Okay, this is Monday, January 9th, 2023, meeting of the Berlin Board of Assessors. As a preliminary matter, please note that this meeting is being recorded and that some attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you. Take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. This is Kevin Pond, Chair of the Board of Assessors. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me prior to me calling the meeting to order. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Bev Wheeler.
Here.
Roger Bradley.
Here.
Staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Molly Reed, Assessing Director.
Here.
Do we have any anticipated speakers?
Not that I know of, and I don't see anyone in attendance to do public comment.
Okay. So with a quorum of the board present, I call this meeting to order at
When's your fire alarm thing go off?
I'm waiting for it. Sometimes it's a couple minutes late. So we'll
6
say
o'clock, Kevin.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. All right, all right. 6 p.m. on Monday, January 9th, 2023. Happy New Year. This is our first meeting of the new year, right?
Yes, it is.
Wow. Big event, big. All right.
So we have minutes from the 28th. We were all here. We accepted the minutes from November 14th. The correspondence was that Farm Succession School that had the Wheeler Farm on Pleasant Street
Yep.
in the front, and DLS announced a new tax rate tracker in Gateway. And I talked to you about the FY23 tax billing would be due on December 21st. That the budget was due November 30th. Supplemental, I put in a supplemental funding request for extra hours for me to do a crossover training whenever that happens. And I informed the board that Jack would be not doing cyclical inspections for us, and would have to do research to see who we could get to do that. Signature items was an exemption for 179 River Road West, excise month ending for November, accounts payable and payroll. There was no old business. The next meeting would be December 12th, and we adjourned at 6:16 p.m. And then you guys stop by the office to sign the paperwork.
Okay. Any errors or admission? Is that the right word? Errors or omissions? Yeah. Noted in here.
I only see Roger's last name spelled wrong, but that's no big deal.
Hey, hey.
At the end.
Okay.
I
All
will-
right. So we'll just fix the spelling and we'll move on to the next minutes.
And a
Uh,
motion to approve those minutes, right?
Yes.
I'll second those.
I was going to bundle them so we could save, but I won't.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I can only
motion.
open one thing at a time, Kev.
oh, okay. Motion to approve the November 28th minutes as posted.
Bev made the
Motion.
motion and Roger seconded.
Okay.
Vote, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous.
So then we met on December 12th. We were all here. There was no guests and no public comment. We didn't have minutes. And we had the DLS newsletter announcing that they made improvements to the website. The MAA fall newsletter, it's the first one since COVID, so it's been 3 years, I guess. I told you about the tax billing, tax abatements due on 12/21 and budget due on November 30th, because I guess we didn't have anything else to talk about. And you signed the FY23 budget, the FY24 budget, FY23 exemptions, excise abatements, accounts payable, and payroll. And I told you that the next meetings were January 9th and 23rd, and we adjourned at 6:15.
Okay, Molly, I'm just checking. The abatements were due on 12/21.
Yes,
When did the tax bill go out?
November 21st.
Oh, it did. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay. Okay, anybody note any errors or omissions?
I guess I'd have to spell Roger's last name right again.
Motion to approve.
Okay,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, unanimous. We're good. All right,
So the correspondence, the Warren Group sales list for December, the permit list for December. June passed out holiday and payroll dates, and the mileage rate for as of 1/1/23 is now at $6.55. That's what the feds are at.
it's what?
Wait, 6:55?
No, 65 cents.
Okay, yeah, a mile?
Yeah,
Who really gets paid for mileage? Just when they go out and do a inspection and stuff?
or if we go to meetings. So either, yeah.
Yeah,
And the town administrator emailed out the FinCom budget meeting schedule, and the Board of Assessors is on for February 1st at, I don't know what time. So it's town clerk, council on aging, assessors, and accountant.
so,
So we're
Do we-
towards the end, and I think they start their meetings at 7 or 7:30. I'll get more as we go along.
okay, do we need, do the rest of us need to go to that, Molly? I mean,
I can go, or you can come, one or the other. I think I posted it just in case, which I can always cancel, so.
yeah, I think I try and make an effort at least to get to that,
Yeah,
but,
oh, it starts at, so their schedule starts at 7:30. And
okay,
so I'd probably say 8 o'clock,
All right.
8:15.
well,
Yeah, if you,
it's a long way
if-
away, so we'll just
if you,
kind of,
if you was, I think a couple of times just you have come as chair. But
yeah,
if anybody else is interested.
Yeah.
It's not closed off.
okay, so just kind of keep us posted
Yep.
on that. Yeah, I don't know really what they can say about it, you know,
No, they can ask questions and,
right. But, okay,
and I also we had an AFT meeting last week. Finalizing up some of the budget line items and whatnot, and I was asked about new growth, so I can only go back to July 1st to look at what permits have been pulled since, well, June to December. And I gave that figure to them, and it's about 275, 240 around there somewhere. So, but I don't know what's going to happen from January to June, so I can't give them the second half
right,
of the month. So,
right,
and I pretty sure I tried to explain that to them.
Oh,
So we got 23 abatement applications.
wow. So
And
is that higher than normal?
no,
Paul?
it's about even. It's
Okay.
about the same. Of course, Sears and the mall filed,
Yeah.
and ZEP filed for the land, and they also filed a personal property bill.
Who
And
did? Who did?
0 Point,
And who are they?
the solar panels up on Randall.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, huh. I'm shocked.
And so the rest are just, houses, and we'll be making appointments to go out and inspect them.
Okay.
And I had called, I don't know, I was talking to Kevin, I don't remember why, but Mr. Wiedemann on 32 Woodward filed, oh, that's right. I was so upset that somebody had unlocked my door and put an envelope up on my counter, but we decided that it was the cleaning lady who did that. But it was not there. Joanne told me she left at 2 o'clock. And there was not an envelope on the floor. So I sent out a late notice of late application to Mr. Wiedemann. And he called, I guess it was last week, because today's Monday, right? And he wanted me to know, he said, you can't do anything for a couple of hours. And I said, no, I can't. And he was getting a little, well, anyhow, so I said,
Agitated.
I said to him, we've gone through this before, and we can't do anything. The office was closed at 2 o'clock, the door was locked. And well, I didn't know that. I said, well, yeah, because we did this once before, and I told you that the office hours are 9 to 1. So he wanted me to let the board know that he's disappointed and doesn't think it's fair. But even if you guys looked at it and he went to the appellate tax board, the appellate tax board would kick it out. But we will look at it going forward, like we always do every property in town, to see if anything's changed.
I think that would be a fair assessment for him.
Yeah, I told him that.
And
I said,
think-
we'll relook at it, but he gives the same things year after year from the date that he bought the house, so. And he did lose at ATB, so. Now I don't know if I left this out for you, but I have on here calendar year 2022 sales, but I don't think I left it out for you guys. I did leave the building permit and the sales for December out for you guys to take if you wanted to look them over.
Okay.
And I don't know where they went, but I know I didn't put them on the table. They must be on my desk somewhere.
All right.
And I have 3 abatements that are basically housekeeping abatements. So we have a personal property bill to one of the medical offices over at 44 Central Street, the condos
Oh, yeah.
next to Oak Street.
Yep.
One of them, they're all under the UMass umbrella, so they're all exempt, but this one got, I don't know, it got reinstated as a separate thing, so I'm asking you to abate that in full because they did a voluntary dissolution of their PC group in February of 2001. And then 7 Carter Street is the First Parish Church. they now have the minister living there, so it's a parish house. So they should have been exempt, and I forgot to change the class code. So there's that abatement. And then 72 Summer Road filed a forest management plan. In miscommunication, I didn't change the class code or give them the chapter land discount. So that's what that abatement application is showing.
Okay, where are those? Are they on the table now,
They're-
Molly?
Yes, they're on the table.
Okay, and how big was the bill for 44 Central? Just a few
Oh,
pieces of equipment?
It was $72.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that then. All
Yeah.
right. All right,
And just, so the other personal property was that 0 point filed for the solar panels.
so with did they have a pilot program? Excuse me. Did they
We're
have a
still,
pi-
we haven't, we're still working on it. And I think that our next court date is February, and we told the commissioner that it would be all in place by then, so I'm going to have to email Matt and find out where that's at.
So we're still paying a lawyer to fumble around with this? Been going on for a year.
Yeah, we haven't
This
really
group.
paid him. We've only paid him once, so.
Yeah, but are we gonna get a bill at the end?
Yeah, but he's
only-
very reasonable, and
Yeah, but it's just the issue. It just goes on, you know? And
Yeah.
what are they looking for a rebate? 100% on the panels and
No.
100% on the land?
that's what they said on their abatement application, but that's not what the pilot's gonna do. The pilot is gonna charge them for 20 years. It's gonna
Right.
be a pilot for 20 years, just like the one on
River Road, right,
River
but
Road.
this guy seems to come up, well, this group comes up like every third meeting.
Well, do
It
you want
just-
me to just not tell you about it till it's over?
But why don't we get it fixed? I just don't understand.
Because it's a process.
Well, speed it up. You know, has it got some gas pedals and brakes? So speed the thing up. It's just bizarre.
And one of the utilities filed, I can't remember which one it was. Oh, I have a list here. Wait, I can tell you.
Oh, probably National Grid. They'll straighten their
Yes,
own mess
National
out.
Grid.
How'd I know that?
They're filing just because they're unhappy with the whole blended method that they keep losing all the way up to the SJC on them wanting to do net book value. So they're filing with everyone.
Right, but have you looked at your electric bill? Doesn't seem like they're starving to death.
No, they aren't, because they go to
Okay.
the rate adjustment people.
Oh, and then we have
So-
to go to the delivery people and then the assessment people. Anyway,
So we're gonna be making appointments to get into most of the other ones.
Okay.
And we'll be reporting back to you on,
23rd.
well, maybe, no, I don't. Joanne's on vacation next week, so we'll start doing the appointments on the 23rd. Or whatever the Tuesday is of that week.
17th,
No, the next Tuesday,
24th.
the 24th.
W-
So,
with a pilot program in place on the solar panel on Randall Road, does this go away? Or do they have a right to file every year? Once
no,
they
no,
do this pilot
it would
program?
go away because they're agreeing to what their taxes should be yearly.
Got it.
And I did speak to the attorney from the mall, and he wants to get together to talk about things, so I have to reach out to Mike and find out what days he's available.
Yeah,
And I also said that I think that, we should probably meet with Marlboro. We should all meet together and get this over and done with, so.
right. That's a good idea. Great idea. And I don't know if you want to put it out to anybody in, I don't know if the town administrator wants to come, or June, or
No.
anybody else who wants to
No, they don't
join
want to.
the parade.
They don't want to. They don't
Okay.
want to. They want to stay in their office and
All
do
right.
their work, not my work, but.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
and that's it. And everything's on the table for you guys to sign. And,
all right. Is that it?
yep, that's it.
All right, we're gonna have a motion to adjourn.
I motion.
I'll
All right.
second.
Okay,
So
all
that's it.
those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.